major earthquake. At 8 o'clock, we had one that was about only a 3.6. This one felt like it was about a 10.
It may have felt like a 10 to this CNN Eye reporter, but Friday night's earthquake in Los Angeles was nowhere near the big one. Still, people are wondering.
Is there a chance that tonight's earthquake could be a pre-shock for a larger earthquake?
There always is. Go ahead.
5% of California earthquakes are followed by something larger within 3 days.
The trembler centered along the Puente Hills Fault. It was one of the strongest in California since the devastating 1994 Northridge earthquake 20 years ago. That quake registered 6.7 on the Richter scale, killing more than 50 people and causing an estimated $42 billion in damage. CNN meteorologist Alexandra Steele says the chance for a catastrophe like Northridge exists anywhere a fault line is present.
Our planet's seemingly stable surface is actually constantly moving, and it's composed of enormous rock that's slowly moving underneath our feet. And when they rub and touch and crash against each other or crack, then there's this massive release of energy, and that's an earthquake.
But we still can't predict a big one, right? The big one's unpredictable.
Unpredictable. You know, in the last 100 years, we can detect them. We know their origin, their magnitude, but one thing yet we don't know is when they will happen.
And while scientists still can't predict the big one, that hasn't stopped some from imagining the doomsday scenario. The USGS said recently California has a 46% chance of a magnitude 7.5 or larger in the next 30 years, and that it would likely hit Southern California. A recent virtual earthquake study by Stanford University tried to envision what would happen if the big one did hit.
The waves travel through that corridor towards Los Angeles and are essentially guided into the sedimentary basin that underlies Los Angeles. Once they're in that basin, they reverberate, they get amplified, and they cause stronger shaking than would otherwise occur.
A scale of disaster that hopefully won't become a reality anytime soon. Nick Valencia, CNN, Atlanta.